Hey, what's up? I'm X, and I have a lot of friends that all live around the country. We were recently in a call doing a little regional sayings quiz.
Little bottles of alcohol that you get, like the 1.5 ounce bottles. What do you does everybody here call those? We call them nips in the Northeast.
Mini. That's it. Mini bottle.
What? Okay. Flake.
We call those shooters.
Okay. Grip.
Creamsicle.
What? Goof.
Oh, those airplane shots.
That's not real.
But this got me thinking. RuneScapers also have a lot of words that they say differently from other people as well. And I thought, as a service to the community, I'd run through a bunch of them and their confirmed developers' pronunciations. I'll do a bit of a wind-up before each pronunciation, so feel free to say the word yourself to see if you've got it right. Let's get started. This magical Barrows brother's name is Arim, not Arim. The corporeal beast. Yes, the corporeal beast. His most expensive shield is not an Elysian, but is actually pronounced Elysian. This character you might meet at the end of Desert Treasure 2 is referred to many times throughout the game's quests, and his name is Sliske. Did you PK back in the day? Or do you play Last Man Standing or Dead Man mode? You may have picked yourself up a Warhammer, owned by none other than Statius himself. I know that this vampire spot to train agility is actually called the Sepulcher, but I just cannot stop calling it the Sepulcher. Have you seen Josh Isn't Gaming's Shunk series? He's actually finally leaving the city of Yanil. These two factions of Korend have probably the most clue scroll steps attached to them. The fiery faction and smithing capital of the world of Lovacane, and the spooky dark wizards of the Archaeus. Not far from these factions, on top of Mount Quitamortum, you'll find many brave adventurers trying their hand trying to get a T-bow at the Chambers of Zerich. One of the most prolific RuneScape players of all time, if not the most prolific person ever, everybody's childhood idol, Zezima. And I hope one day he comes back and says hello. Now let's handle some quest pronunciations, shall we? Many Iron Men love this guy's staff that you obtain after doing the Underground Pass quest. This self-proclaimed son of Zamorak is actually called Eben. In search of, in aid of, but how exactly have you been pronouncing the Myarchy? And while we're at it, the Myarchy's adventures will take you to this downtrodden town of poor, starving people in southern Mauritania. I am of course referring to Burdarat. Rapid fire. Here we go. If you went to the fairyland of Zenaris hoping to get a Katabalpon Slayer task from Kaaldar, don't be upset if you're set to mostly harmless to chop away at cave horrors with your scimitar. And while I was in Ardoin cleaning my guams and hiding from Gluff, I realized I had one step left on my elite clue to see Awuwugi. My casket wasn't too bad. It had some Bandos chaps, Ceradomin armor, and a subscription to Extile's YouTube channel, as well as, skeletal visage. So how did you do? I'd love to hear all the words that you pronounce weirdly, as well as all of the ones that I missed. I've linked a fun little Wikipedia article with some of the pronunciations covered in the description, but it's fairly outdated now. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.